3, 2, 1. All right, it's recording. Greetings and welcome to Die Dragon Die presents the Grimstone Chronicles, Season 5, Episode 2. I am your host, but not your DM. Adam's got the undefined wand that says that he is the DM.
It's so undefined, it's upstairs. I can go grab it.
No, it's fine. We'll grab it later.
It's currently in the PlayStation room.
Yep. So I decided we were gonna. I bought some of these. Mine right behind me. On an Etsy. I'm not gonna promote them because they screwed up and made me feel like I was an idiot. But I bought some like carved wooden wands for the guys, and it's supposed to say Die Dragon Die on it. But there was an UPA on their website, and they now say undefined. on all of them, and I kind of went, "Hey, it should say Die Dragon Die," but they're like, "Well, the thing that we received said undefined." I'm like, "Really? That's what you didn't think that was weird?" Oh, you
have a
there's
programming
all sorts of
wizard.
weird things people put on the wands. I'm like, fine. So I gave the boys their DM stick,
and they're undefined.
You are undefined, and yeah.
The other part of this, just to be like clear, they're also supposed to be the same color and shape, and they're all different.
It is our undefined ones.
You're undefined.
You are undefined.
We were trying to have a nice, fun gag about Pat. We should have just went with what I said. We should have all just bought a 3/4-inch wrench. You know, just everybody go buy a 3/4-inch wrench. It'll be fine.
We all have undefined ones. It's all good. We are undefined. How's everyone doing on this fine Saturday? Hey, it's game day.
It is
good.
Warm outside. My house has been pretty busy. I got sick. That wasn't fun. I had eye infections in both my eyes. That's very not fun. I've now actually efficient at putting drops in my eyes. I don't need to put a whole bottle of fluid in my face like it's a super soaker to get the eye drops to go in.
Yeah.
I don't have to put a quarter of a bottle in my face to get the eye drops.
That's rough, man.
Well, I learned the trick is to hold it so far above you that you can't see it, and then you get the bottle where you don't know when it's going to drip. So you're kind of like water torturing yourself with the eye drops. I figured it out. But no, we did that, and then and then we redid our guest bedroom. So now it's got a fold-away bed that goes into a cube. I can't remember the name. There's some fancy name for it. I don't remember. And I can now paint in there. So I can now paint in the daylight as opposed to in my cave with artificial light. So the colors will be the actual colors, not like you do the painting and then you go upstairs to see what colors you actually made. Did I make good color or bad color? And you go upstairs to go and see, oh, I made a bad color. Okay. So, yeah, that's what I've been doing. I did a bunch of DM prep because, you know.
Yeah. I got the ping middle of the week. Marty, could you send me tokens for this, and this? I'm like, sure. It was generic enough that I don't have an idea of what the hell's going on, but, you know.
Well, the fun part was like, oh, you're doing prep yesterday. I was like, yeah, for today, because the prep I was doing during the weeks was for, like, sessions 2 or 3 months from now, because of basically how I tend to write stories.
Yeah.
Is like, I want to have this sort of thing happen. Now, how do we work back?
You need to know what's going to happen in the future so you can...
Yeah.
Oh, you're saying you don't have any choice?
Oh, you got all sorts of things. You have all the false choices you could want.
We're going to drink for 4 months.
We'll see about that.
Oh, slide rail.
Oh no, the mug request is coming.
Ahmed, what's new with you, bud?
Not much. I've solved my electricity issue. I've got a generator and got it all hooked up and everything. So gonna get some. I think I need a bit of oil, and I'll start it up. but everything else is done, so got that off my mind.
Cool.
Not just a lot of work, Nothing more than that.
I might will survive the next ice storm.
Nice. Is it a gas?
Although,
thingy,
so
or-
how are you with
No,
the?
not a gas. It's a gas one. Sorry, not a
Okay.
natural gas one.
What about your tornado? I know we had a work.
I didn't have one.
You didn't have a tornado?
No, it was like
That was Barhaven,
the
right?
opposite side of the city.
Yeah.
Blew off my friend's neighbor blew off his roof. I was telling my friend, like, you need a place to stay? It's like, no, I'm fine. Like, all right.
I grew up in a very tornado heavy region, so there's multiple tornadoes growing up, where it's like, oh yeah, that farm over there, yeah, their shed is gone now, and like the building would be fine, or it's just weird. Not trying to become theological or anything like that, but tornadoes specifically are like, this thing, fuck this thing. This thing is fucked. Everything else is fine, but this thing.
Not that,
no.
that guy.
You are
this treehouse and this doghouse have insulted the gods.
I've insulted the gods. You're gone. Well, the common thing would be your garage. Fuck your garage. Your garage is gone. Your garage is 3 kilometers that way. Your vehicles and like your snowmobile in the garage are totally fine. They're just sitting there. The garage just gets yoinked up and sent away to somewhere else. And it's in like the neighbor's field, in a tree or something like that.
Go get it.
Yeah, they're very capricious.
And you wonder why early religions happened, right?
No,
Spirits came and took the tent away. Right? Just our tent.
Sun is hiding.
And then they didn't take Ugg. Ugg in the tent is still there. They just took the tent part away.
It's like what would happen to the enemies of Duggan. Just shit flies away. We don't know why until it's too late. Mark, what's new with you?
Did some yard work this first couple days. Yeah. I tricked I didn't trick him. My stepson's been doing gardening and he likes gardening. I'm like, well, we got some work. I'll pay you to do some work around the backyard. He ended up cutting away and hauling off a pickup truck load, like full back end full of Virginia creeper that I didn't want to deal with.
Nice.
Good man.
He looked at me when he's done. He's like, and I was like, yeah, I fucked you.
That's worth the money.
Well, you paid him, right?
I paid him. Yeah.
You paid him. Yeah. He doesn't know about minimum wage yet, so it's fine.
Well, what do you want done? I'm like, well, the garden in the front yard needs to be weeded and stuff, and there's a few vines in the back I'd like cleared out, and a few vines were like
a truckload.
I went with him to the dump. It was 200 pounds of 100 kilos of vines. Yeah, it wasn't a little bit.
You paid him more than you paid the dump fee, right?
I didn't have to pay a dump fee because it's leafing yard, so they just take it and.
Oh, your waste management's nicer than mine.
Oh, they take our leafing yard, chop it up, and make mulch and sell it. So.
Yeah, ours has a great big sign saying you can't bring that stuff into the dump. You need to put it on the street.
Then I celebrated my work victory by going to see Oppenheimer.
How was it? That looks good.
It was really good. If you watch any of the reviews, though, they're like, it's very loud. I don't know if it was my theater, but no, I'm pretty sure it's every theater. It's just a very loud movie.
I'm annoyed at movies where it's like the dialogue's quiet, but then the scenes are really loud, and it's like you're constantly at home fiddling with the volume just because.
And it happens in this movie too, where it's like I didn't quite catch what you said. It wasn't.
It sounded important and dramatic.
No. I at no point I'm like, oh, I missed something important. It was just like, like I missed the first half of the sentence or something like that. But it was. Not as bad as like Bane's mask in the dark.
It's Oppenheimer is the guy who did like I'm the Harbinger of Death. Like that's his quote, right?
Yeah, it's a quote he
Or it's a quote he
According to the
repeated.
movie, because I don't know, it's just according to the movie, it's a quote he picked up from something else.
I think it's like Dante's Inferno, or maybe the Bible, like one of them books. He's got a really badass quote about like, "I am the destroyer of worlds." Look, y'all. I am.
It might be from Revelations or something.
Yeah. It's very few humans could like pull off that kind of badassery and be like, yeah, Oppenheimer is one of those humans. Oh, look at you! You're the psycho, and you killed 15 people. I'm the harbinger. Yeah, bite me, Oppenheimer.
The whole movie, it was like everybody. There's a bunch of like fairly small parts. Like, but I know that guy from this. I know that guy from this. I know that guy from this. Robert Downey Jr. is almost for the first 5 minutes. I didn't even recognize him. But it was good. I would recommend people see it, but it's not going to be for everybody because it's a bit of a heavy subject.
That one's on my list. Sound of Freedom is on my list, and then there's another one that was supposed to be pretty good.
Barbie, I'm sure you enjoy it.
The Barbie movie, I don't know that. I don't know if that's on my list. It might be fun. I don't know.
Oppenheimer was almost full, and I'm sure when I was there, based on the amount of pink I saw, Barbie must have been almost full. It was like, oh my god! It was almost painful to the eyes.
So the one thing I heard about the Barbie movie is apparently is about a civil war between the Kens and the Barbies in the Barbie Kingdom. So it's
the Barbie movie. I don't think was made for me. So.
I
was not part of the demographic.
Well,
I don't think I'm the target. No.
So actually, speaking of movies that would be made for you, do you have any interest at all in seeing Blue Beetle?
No.
Because I think that also opened this weekend. Yeah.
DC comic? No, I'm not.
I believe it did.
I don't even think it's playing at our theater then.
I don't know for sure. I know it's supposed. It's the least hype movie I've ever I don't know of anybody who's like, yeah, the Blue Beetle. That's what I want to see.
Stupid hero.
It's the start of the new DCU.
He's literally a comic book character I've never read squat about.
It's a garbage character.
I'm not a DC.
It's DC Iron Man ripoff made in the 80s.
Yes, it's a stupid idea.
I might see it at some point if I'm really bold.
Well, Mark sees everything, so I can get a good sense of like if I should.
I do not see everything.
You see everything that I might possibly want to watch,
yeah.
So I could use you as a good filter. Also, you do appreciate bad movies in a way that speaks to me. The new what's it called? Extraction 2.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That was
Chris. What's his name?
It was a big stupid action movie where big stupid action happened, and you sympathize with the hero, and the villain can go fuck himself, and it did its job.
I have to see Extraction 1 and 2. I haven't seen either.
Oh, the first one's also pretty good. There was a whole bunch of like, oh yeah, that happened in the first one. Oh yeah, those people were in the first one.
Have you seen Schwarzenegger movies?
Same idea. Although he takes damage. Schwarzenegger doesn't actually take damage.
Yeah,
it's closer to like a John Wick where he does actually get hurt. Anyways.
We're not getting into the John Wick thing.
But Marty isn't like John Wick because he doesn't die from car crashes.
It's not just a car crash. The ball's onto your spine.
Well, I don't care how Kevlar those suits are. You're still getting bruised by them. He was a bruised, bloody pulp by the end of it, and he was still doing stuff. In some of the gun tube stuff where they shoot guns at ballistics gelatin or whatever, they put like soft plates that could catch like a 50 BMG on a torso. And all you end up with is a torso. Like, yeah, it caught the 50 BMG, but it's on the other side of the torso now because you just take the whole plate and you pass it through your insides. Congratulations!
That's what you're saying.
But if you want to understand like D&D high-level monk in a world with guns. Like
Yeah.
movies at the end, the fourth one is kind of like, oh, okay, this is how you play a D&D.
He's a 20th level monk.
He's a 20th level monk with some age penalties, and then because he's not very spry in that movie, he tries to be. He's good for his age, but there's a few scenes where he's trying to do the kicks and flips, and I'm like, oh, this looks kind of lame.
I can only pray. I would have to go on a steady workout and diet regimen to be close to his shape as he's in right now.
Yes.
Oh, the
And that
fucking
will not happen. Let's be clear.
the Mission Impossible movie that's out is supposed to be like a decent kind of things explode, car crashes.
Yes.
Jump out of airplanes.
Remember, I might have seen the second Mission Impossible movie. Like, I don't even know if I've seen them all.
I haven't seen them all. I saw the one with Superman, and that was good.
Yeah, that one has one of the best like modern fight scenes the bathroom scene where they built an entire rubber bathroom so that they could wail on each other and throw each other around. So they built an entire like a judo dojo style mat floor bathroom. So all the aluminum there was actually like rubber, so they could actually slam people into things, not worry about killing the actors.
That's good.
Yeah.
It was an impressive scene.
All right, why don't we do a recap what happened last time? Season 5, Episode 1 was The Ties That Bind. Dee Dee beseeches Gwendolen to save the Fey energy trapped in Mort's pot. Chagga makes a difficult decision that takes him to a horrid plane of existence. The Steel Rose Squad returns to Fort Manius after their victory against the fungal agents of Zuktmoy. The Steel Rose Squad meets a new member. Chagga is sued.
That's right.
Chagga and Dassod seek Barnabas's aid in a number of matters. The Steel Rose Squad makes plans to collect gifts for the Cloven Architect.
Yeah, I've known to kill him.
On my computer. Why is it on Barnabas? Last time we played.
Are there any other questions you want from Barnabas before we separate from the source of infinite knowledge, which is the Barnabas?
No, I think the next time we meet him will be when we
exchange gifts.
Go to the tower and exchange gifts and kind of start solving Dassod's problems.
Perfect.
We're still
I got problems.
All right. Dugan, you have written down here, starting the 16th week of winter, I would like to begin a crime spree against officers.
Yes.
Could you please describe crime spree against officers as a more of a goal-oriented or action-oriented description?
Okay, well, he's got a portable hole now. So imagine going to sleep as an officer and waking up and all of your belongings are just missing. They're just gone. And to find out that they've been dumped down like a latrine thing. All your medals, everything you hold dear.
Hey, do you have any protections against divinations or other forms of magic that can...
Yes.
What is it?
He has protection from scrying while invisible, which is most of the time. I will read it to you because it has been a while since I looked at it.
Well, that's part of the reason we're going to go through some events so we all remember how our characters work.
Here we go. Undetectable, when invisible. Yeah, I thought I did. Okay. While invisible and in physical contact with the item, his ring. The bonded creature can't be detected or scryed by any method.
Okay, perfect. Okay, can you roll a stealth check and a sleight of hand check?
Okay, using the invisibility...
You are certainly invisible.
Okay. I will use his...
You're moving while invisible, so it's a 20, not a 40.
It's actually, his invisibility is a 10, which also gives him bonuses against certain other...
You do your invisibility. Oh, what does it give? It gives bonuses against like scent and
blind sense and.
Okay, perfect. All right, yeah, as a
Because it dampens sound as well.
A stealth and a sleight of hand.
All right, the stealth check is 3. Why is this not loaded up? Where are you gonna load it up?
What's that?
Give me a D20 plus 73 when I load it.
Yep. D20 plus 73.
Yeah.
It's one. You're at type 1D.
91.
Okay, you are a sneaky prick. Yep.
And a D20 plus 60 for the sleight of hand.
16?
Odds I've lost track of you.
16. Okay. Oh, sorry. This is Dugan. 78.
Okay.
Just Dugan.
Just Dugan.
Yep. Okay. Give me a D4 plus 3.
4.
4. All right. Your crime spree. Your crime spree has actually gone on into the new year. You have been effective. Happy New Year. You have spent about 20 days straight messing with officers of various levels. Do you mess with like an escalating rank or?
Yes, like he almost wants to do it so whoever gets complained to is the next victim.
Okay, so you're escalating up the ranks.
Yes.
Okay.
Whoever's trying to find me is the next victim, basically.
All right. Do you steal from Killian Shaw?
Huh?
Yeah. Oh, he's got those guns. Literally, my name on the bullets. I think all of his bullets are going away. All of his bullets. Taking a warrior's any kind of warrior's magical weapons away. that's a blood hunt right there. The ammunition you might get away with. So we're taking all of the bullets. All the bullets. If he has grenades, the grenades are coming with me.
Okay. All right. Kate, you've basically.
And we will leave candy in its place.
And you leave candy, so there's going to be candy instead of bullets.
There's candy and a little bandolier of bullets is full of candy. So he's
okay.
Nothing to do instead of because Fey logic.
Chagga.
Okay.
You've been summoned by Colonel Clark.
Has no more hair to lose, by the way.
Around a curse that is upon the Fort Manius.
Okay.
You're called in to discuss the disappearance of items, effects, and other strange goings on.
Does Chagga have any knowledge of Dugan's crime spree?
Please, he didn't do it to Chagga.
Okay.
So, Chagga's been immune.
Okay, so Chagga's brought Dassod with him to this.
Can Dugan go? He can. I just acquired a feat that lets me literally hide on larger creatures.
I am in your belly button.
Okay, so Dugan, we don't know Dugan has come to the meeting, and then where the heck is Dassod on this map?
No, sorry guys. Go upstairs, boy. Go upstairs. Go find him.
I'll drag him over from conversation.
Should be in conversation.
Yeah. Fort Manius.
Okay, so there's us, and I think by this time, Amadeus, you've had enough time to read the manual, so I think your con is +2 at this point if you haven't already upgraded.
Okay, I'll do that.
Yep. Yeah, you've finished with the manual.
Okay, I isolated this group.
Okay. You've basically been called into a meeting. Albert is there. Killian is there. Colonel Clark is there.
What rank is Killian?
Killian is I believe he's only a sergeant.
Okay.
You outrank him, but you're in. He is not in the Foreign Legion. He is in the Legion.
Sure.
But you have a higher rank than him. But that is like, it's kind of like if the lieutenant could go and ask the Special Forces guy to go do a thing, and the Special Forces guy might tell him to pound sand in some place that's not good for pounding said sand.
Yeah. So Chagga will salute the colonel.
Okay.
He doesn't salute Killian.
Okay. The colonel will return your salute.
Okay.
Mr. It's lieutenant now, or is it captain?
No, it's Captain.
Captain Dune. We have reports of mischief, a pox upon what appears to be officers. He starts putting out some reports in front of you. Dugan, you recognize the names of the officers. It's basically they've got this like record.
Is Auburn there? Or?
Auburn is there. Yeah, Auburn is. Chagga, you've been called while you are training, you've been asked to help in this matter. Any assistance or insight that you would have into said pox?
Okay. He looks down at the first one, he picks it up. He's doing this sort of like shrug that only a fat man could do with his face, sort of like
He's doing the mouth shrug.
Like,
it appears to be only affecting the not Foreign Legion, but the Legion.
Oh. Has the Legion acquired any enemies as of late? I assume the things say Fey in them, right? Like Fey tricks or whatever? Or
well, there's speculation of it being Fey. There's speculation of it being Oni. There's speculation of it being demons. There's speculation of it being Fey again. It says Dugan in one spot.
It
says Dugan in another spot, and then another. Like there's different reports as to what was the cause. Under Candy, they basically go Fey. There was candy left, but Fey. Fey leave candy behind.
I see. Well, we've come across at least half a dozen different enemies of the Legion that could infiltrate this fort quite easily.
That's a problem, sir.
Do any of them have a particular affinity for rock candy? Killian?
Chagga's looking at him like, what is the sum total of the things that have gone missing?
Oh, the sum total of the things that have gone missing? It would be maybe 150 gold pieces worth of ammunition. Everything's been found. It's just found in horrible locations. It's mostly in the latrine. There's a couple different latrines. There's a refuse ditch where they found things.
The Dugan bullet was not found.
It's literally masswork ammunition is the only thing that hasn't been found.
How much is the sum total of things that have gone missing?
150 gold pieces.
Chagga blinks. We're at war. He rummages around in his sack. He puts out 175 gold pieces out of the party slush coinage. He puts it on the table. I am not security of this place. In fact, the security of the fort has been compromised long ago. But if you wish me to dig around in my pockets to pay for these petty crimes, then so be it. Next time you haul me in here, Colonel, it better be for something good. I'm busy.
Yeah, you fucking tell him.
Yeah,
As for the
Dassod's next to you like,
predilections of candy, all fey like sugar. Any inquisitor worth his salt would know this.
Okay.
He's like looking for a response from Killian. He has, this is bullshit. Don't fucking, this is so beneath Chagga. A masterwork weapon went missing. It's like, fuck you.
Okay.
It's ridiculousness like this that puts a very tight constraint around those that are very freewheeling and very willing to die for the Imperium. I thought we solved these problems already, Colonel.
I thought we did too.
Yeah. Apparently, we haven't. Chagga's not gonna put up with this. He actually doesn't know it's Duggan, but the fact that Duggan's name is all over it, it's who cares?
Okay.
150 gold pieces that we're like fighting for the Empire's territory. It's like Chagga poops 150 gold. He's not amused.
Okay.
Is there anything else, General?
Yes. He informs you that there's a...
No, he said to the General. He's not talking to Colonel Clark anymore.
No, Colonel Clark is responding. As in, you're responding to the General. He's trying to give you an order.
General?
That is all, Chagga.
Thank you. Colonel Clark, good luck with your... He looks down at your nonsense. And Chagga salutes the General and salutes the Colonel and walks the fuck out of there.
Kev, give me a perception check.
Sure.
right on. Okay, bone. All right.
Nope. Gold? I'm sorry. What did he expect? Oh, I don't know. Is there a charge? Are you... yeah, Chagga's just not...
Is it a trap?
Chagga got a 27 on the perception.
It's not a trap.
Okay.
Okay.
We're about 2 more episodes away from Chagga giving Duggan orders to fuck with Colonel Clark. Chagga's muttering to himself out loud to Dassod, do they really expect me to solve every little tiny problem here? It's like, oh, my horse has a pimple. Let's get Chagga to lance it for them.
You're right, Captain. These guys are dumber than dog shit.
I feel very sorry for the General.
These problems happen, but I mean, seriously. 39.
39. The underneath the charges, there was another piece of parchment. It had some sort of requisition on it. You didn't. There was some sort of requisition underneath.
All right, let's. I want to open it. I want to take a look at it.
Oh,
well,
am I in position to do that?
We're not there anymore.
Well, how good is your sleight of hand?
How good is my sleight of hand? Let's see. If I screw up, I'll make it look like it fell.
Whoa! Drop!
22. Let's see what happens.
22. You're not confident in your ability to sneak something past Killian.
Oh, Killian? No, it's not going to happen.
He's right there.
Hey, what's that?
Okay. All right.
I heard Duggan, like, from whisper in my ear, you tell him. Had you not have said that, Duggan, I wouldn't have even entertained that it was you.
Oh, yeah? I'm not even invisible right now.
You
got enough rolls to hide in here. I can make a whole sleeping bag out of this.
He scratches at his neck. 150 gold pieces to keep the Fae happy. Chagga, to maintain some sense of Duggan does eventually end up in the ball, doesn't even bother chastising Dugganschmirph. Chagga's feels like he's under a lot of pressure because he's being sued, and
Yep.
has other like guilt and things on his mind as of late,
Yep.
and he's thinking about like we're gonna go into the abyss to go treat with some crazy Minotaur maze guy. Like Chagga's got.
He's got
He's
things
trying to
in his
hurry
mind.
up and get all the downtime activities done so that he can take the next step. 150 gold pieces to keep the Fae amused. He doesn't care. He does not care. He thinks that's the price to have Fae in the military. That's the price you pay.
Okay.
Yep.
Duggan.
He doesn't even admonish you.
All right.
He's grumbling about something as he goes back to whatever business he's doing.
On your next
So
targeted.
does that mean all the rest of the weeks of the winter have gone by?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so Capra is buying some items. I don't know what items there are. Dee Dee is finished the crafting for Chagga.
Yep.
Phoebe is just hanging out with Dee Dee, I guess, or hiding in the tower. Chagga has upgraded his.
So where actually this is a good question. So where is the party? Because the party doesn't end up at the Tower of Summoning until the 79th week.
79th. What do you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the part we're in the fort still because we're still selling treasure and doing crafting.
Okay.
Chagga has done 5 days of prayer to upgrade Rod. Like he dumped a bunch of treasure into his Rod because it's got the upgradable quality.
Yep.
Lloes is retrained a class feature. The menacing swordplay one is good. This allows you, I think, to do half your precision damage as non-precision on a strike.
Okay.
Mort is raging and plotting.
Well, what else is he gonna do?
Grackle is reading a manual. Did we have another manual?
Manual of
Dexterity.
He bought one.
Oh,
I
okay.
bought one, yeah.
Got
It
it.
was +1.
And then going after items. And then Dassod, it says check mask.
I think the mask and the nameless book were given to him in the tower, so I think that has to happen at the same week of
Yes.
tower.
Yeah. That's Tower of Summoning. Where basically
Picking
where
up
it's.
items up.
Yeah.
So I'll do that and stuff.
Yep.
Okay.
I'll fix that. Oh, I'll fix that.
Too late. There we go.
Okay, I'm undoing.
All right. So yeah, that gets us to the new year. What is the other party doing in the new year? They were training to level themselves for their next level. This is after all the Parliament of Clans did their first election. They're about to elect the Grand Elder, the Barak.
Yeah. The dwarven elder. Yeah.
You would turn out to be grand, all right.
For the season.
In dwarf time, that is like ridiculously short reign. That is the shortest reign of terror. All right.
Crime spree, eh?
I need so. Dee Dee, who do you have going with you when collecting materials for crafting? Like who do you, or do you just go by yourself?
Phoebe probably is with her. No, wait. The cohorts are at the tower. So the
the cohorts are at the tower.
Or at the Tower of Summoning.
Yeah.
She'll bring Capra. Like basically one of the Fae Council. If Duggan's busy, then she'll bring Capra with her.
Yeah, this week Duggan hasn't been around. You might want to, Dugan, you might want to roll up an appraise check.
Okay. Appraise?
Yep.
Let's get left going. God, he's tough. We're going to be able to look at another character. Not they're all done now. Plus 8.
You can also use
things. No, you don't.
You can also use a knowledge arcana if you'd like, or a spellcraft.
No, I think I'll double check. Yes. I do not. So we'll go with the appraise.
Okay.
And we got a whopping 14.
Okay. Dugan is indisposed. He was on a nightly screw around with officers, and he's now very indisposed. Give me a...
2 characters raging and plotting.
Give me a... it would be a...
Will?
Give me an initiative check.
Yeah, that is pretty awesome. Okay. That's 21. 35.
35. Okay. Touching this thing, you know something's happening, and you're able to scoop up your portable hole before the thing that doesn't allow a will save takes effect.
Okay, well, at least I got
Dugan has a plus 21 on his initiative.
Yeah.
Being small, it has a huge benefit, like plus 12 dex or something like that.
Everything looks... You can still see the world. It just looks really blue. Everything's got like a blue tint to it.
What is this? What is this nonsense?
A visage of a man eventually picks you up. You're not certain quite how long it took. Time doesn't seem to flow completely smoothly in this blue space. And I'm just going to grab you off to the side.
He's a looker.
handsome.
Okay, a man who looks like he's seen one too many battles picks you up, and he looks at you with one eye. You can still see him. As he picks up the gem, you can hear him. How are you doing in there?
I seem to have fallen innocently into this blue little prism.
Innocently.
You are in a soul gem specifically crafted for your existence, Faye.
Well, that's very flattering. Could I go now? Out to the gem.
When the time is right, you will be given your opportunity to fight for the Emperor.
What's your name?
This is a face that will haunt your dreams, little one.
Oh,
Fight for
there's
the
no doubt
Emperor.
about that. You are fucking nightmare fuel. Just look at you. I mean, children must cry when they see you in the streets. It's got to be really hard on the heartstrings. Still, you could, perhaps aid your reputation by letting an innocent Fae go.
You will do your part for the Emperor. You will do the part for your people. You will uphold the local contracts of this region. This is what you will do. Okay?
I'm gonna drop a wagon on you if you don't let me up here.
Of course you will. Of course you will. He
Horse
puts you in...
included.
He drops you into a pocket.
I don't belong in a pocket. Your things belong in my pocket.
Give me a perception check. and an int check for you to sort of like, I'm assuming you want to remember the man.
Oh yes, I do. Int check's not going to be awesome, but the perception check. There's okay, none of that's going to apply. It's plus 34 for the perception.
Okay. He looks exactly as you perceived him.
18 for the memory.
But you do remember. You remember the visage as you saw it.
Alright.
A little bit more bluish. You might be you might think he's Cree or something like that. All right, Dee Dee. I'm just gonna pull Dugan off to the side.
I just looked at the downtime. The people that are spending time in the markets right now are Amadeus. Well, Amadeus is not.
He's doing item stuff.
Yeah, item stuff, and then Grackle. So it's this group.
This group
that would be in the market.
Okay.
Which group?
Coven-of-One.
Oh, okay.
You have this bad premonition. You know, or have this internalized feeling that there's something bad is going to happen, and you could stop it from happening, or at least intercede it from happening. And you need to take Dee Dee's place as part of it.
She's just squatting in the marketplace, just a jumble of stuff around her. She's got her buckets of her scrolls. She picks up her undead Hag's Eye Familiar and sticks it into her eyeball and gets a little bit of a shiver as she does it. Not because it's cold. Cold doesn't seem to mind her. Heat doesn't seem to mind her. Or she doesn't seem to mind heat or cold, but just because it's undead. And then... Get off my ass! She kind of scratches herself. She's getting up. She's looking around, trying to find her gear. I assume she has time to find her gear.
Yep. You've been having sort of this inkling, growing sensation or feeling over the last few weeks. In fact, you've been having this sensation since the 10th week of winter. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It would be about 50 days that you've been having sort of these feelings, or like it's been this growing sense of urgency. She's
paid attention to it, and she's gathered up her gear and maybe put finishing touches on some items that she's just let linger for a long time. The 10th of winter. Since the hush. You go see the little soon-to-be mother.
Kelvin, are you here? I need some lavender-colored silk for a belt or something. I don't know what a lavender is, but that's what I need. I think it's a pinky purple, or it's a purpley pink, or I don't know.
You! Two-legged warrior!
You talking to me? Mm-hmm. I got 2 legs. Hey, you're all up in her. You got your eyeball in and everything. How you doing?
What are you about?
Serving the Empire with the Foreign Legion and making the Fey Council the most councilly of the Fey with the upholding of the Fey Lord's writ, and I don't... Am I answering the question correctly? I kind of feel like this is a test.
Busybodies. Imperium busy? Too busy? Noses at the grindstone? Don't see what's going on? waves at things that are not threatening.
Dee Dee, something's wrong with Coven.
Maybe.
We're apparently too busy.
Hey, you're out and about. You taking a walk?
I've walked the colorless glooms, clung to the molten paths of Gehenna. And she's talking, and she's like looking at stuff in the market and kind of tossing it away because it's all useless crap. Thrown the slip to Kosseri jailers, shot in the mire of a Baelor's court.
Capra's running around behind her, putting the things back on the shelves. She's sort of
Tapped on cubes through Acheronian battlefields, treated with perfumed devils of dis.
Do they smell good? I mean, they said they're perfumed.
To cover their corruption, to cover their stench.
When you have to do long hours in the sewers, a little bit of perfume afterwards is good to cover the corruption.
Can't hide from my eyes. Can't hide from me. There you are. You are pregnant? You're going to have a child?
Probably 2.
Huh. We'll have to divine it. We'll have to perform divinations before and after.
Oh, yeah? You mean after the war?
After you give birth? Before you give birth? What are you about, you Fae? What are you about next?
Think we're going to the abyss.
Oh, no, you are not.
What do you mean?
We're going to some place called the Endless Maze. Give me a knowledge planes for Coven-of-One.
She's forgotten most of the things she's learned.
We're not saying she's Barnabas, you know, but she has a different viewpoint on things.
But a 47.
47?
Not shabby.
Mm-hmm.
Explicitly, she knows, and this is like Coven-of-One explicitly knows that there's an entity within the Endless Maze that is known as the Mother of Demons, and she perverts the young while still in the womb.
You are most definitely not going to the abyss, young one. And most definitely not going to that maze.
Why? Mazes are fun.
There is a demon. A demoness is there. She corrupts things that are unborn. You are Fae. You are part chaos. She's sniffing at the air. Chaos. Chaos is hungry. Chaos wants to change. Wants to change ways. Undo bonds. Undo the bindings. No! And she slams her staff down into a table really hard. She's a strong lady. And she does to the merchant's table.
How good does she whack?
2d8 plus 11 with her plus 1 adamantine staff, so ignores hardness. 21 damage to the table.
I don't think that was necessary.
Sorry, Mima. Let's get back to your home, Mima. Sorry about your table.
You will most certainly not. You will not introduce demons.
What
Demons
is
are
this that you speak of?
Demons are the foot soldiers. They're the ones who run amok. But there are deeper, darker things. You will not.
But somebody's got to heal them.
I will go. I can heal. I can let them sup upon the bosom of healing.
Amadeus leans in the ground. I don't want to suck her bosom.
You want to be healed, don't you?
I have to be really, really hurt.
I have been to the abyss before. You have not. I've been to many of the lower planes. You have not.
Okay. We'll talk to Chagga about this, I guess. Makes sense that I don't go to somewhere where it's bad for the babies.
You should definitely refrain from doing that, Dee Dee. You'll find another solution.
Okay. You guys gonna be okay?
She's like gone over to talk to Capra.
Hey, Dugan, what do you think about this? Dugan, you haven't talked to them in about 4 days.
Where have I been?
What happened?
You're in a
I
pocket.
don't know what you're playing on.
You're in a pocket right now. The party is starting to become convinced that Dugan is missing, but they still aren't 100% certain if you're there. Do you join all meals? Or do you just take food?
Not all meals.
Okay, so a few days is sort of
a few days, and maybe they start to notice things.
Yeah. Dugan, are you here? It'd be really useful for you to be here right now. You know that we can't scry on you when you're doing this. It doesn't work.
Dugganschmirph? The little blue?
Yeah. We're part of a council, and we talked to Gwendolen, and we are able to do council things. Defenders of the realm and such. Enactors of the will of the Fey gods. Obviously, who are going to then be in peaceful co-harmony with the Imperiumness.
They have strength.
It is not.
They have strength in numbers. Individuals together.
Yeah, we are individuals as part of a group. We're like a coven of 4. Well, 3 plus 1, which makes 4.
Her eyes snap towards you when you say coven. She's like listening to every word that you're saying, and then she seems to be fine with whatever you said, and then gets bored and is toddling off. I will come. You will tell me when you go. Go to Abyss. She shall stay.
Okay.
We should probably bring this up with Chagga's.
We still need the lavender cell. It's lavender, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry about your table. It's the vendor, like, what the fuck?
She just goes wandering off, muttering to herself.
Okay. You clipped up your bits and bobs.
Nice.
We've introduced the concept going forward. All right. Kev, Capra, and Dee Dee are summoned to have a chat with Auburn.
Okay.
Okay.
Chagga is not notified. That's the one weird thing about it.
All right. Can you center me, please?
I can. Give me a second. We've got Kev.
Coven is strangely fun to play. I understand the attraction of Sunny. It's like,
wait.
Little details? Nah, she's just not. She just.
You stay focused on, like, you have your own idea of what's going on, and you just focus on that.
Yep.
And it's everything else is just in
It's like, oh, she's just the old lady.
Yep. Oh yeah.
I don't know.
And Dee Dee turns visible, salutes, and then turns invisible again.
Hey, General. Cheers. What can I do for you, sir, ma'am?
My hand is up.
We're here.
Oh,
At ease.
that poor
right on. Dassod sits down. What's up?
Do you need help?
What can we do for you?
He's talking
No,
to the man.
no, little one. I am okay.
I can regenerate your eye for you if you want.
My eye is not dead, only missing.
You want to find it?
Yeah.
It was. Oh, if I try hard, I know where it is. A trickster took it some time ago.
Oh.
Thinking to himself, did I steal this guy's eye?
Do you want me to regenerate it so you got tell your eyes again?
No.
I assume Dee Dee's also regenerated Auburn, or has Auburn still got a gimpy leg?
No, you regenerated. I believe you regenerated Auburn previously. Yep.
Yeah.
She's still like late middle age.
Yep.
You are, or Auburn introduces. This is Mercuriel. He is a hunter. He is a renowned hunter for the Emperor.
Oh, like boars and cows and stuff?
Yes, like boars and cows and stuff. As well as those who are causing problem. He takes this big, nice blue gem and he puts it on the center of the table.
Okay,
That's paytime.
sparkly thing. She flutters up to it to have a closer look.
Give me a perception check.
Oh, I'm gonna have toothpaste, pliers, and butter.
Okay, it would be 39-46 against Travis.
Okay, hey, you can see Dugan in there.
She touches the gem.
Hey, David. Help me! Get me out of here! This monster's trapped me! Oh.
No.
What do you mean? Oh. Get me the fuck out. No, Chagga was... It all makes sense now. What did he do? I am an innocent victim of foul wizardry.
Uh-oh. You got caught, Duke.
He's only got one eye. He's clearly evil. Dugan's inside the gem.
Capper's gonna look into. How do you end up in there? Auburn is giving you the look. It's just giving a look that, like, the Fae don't necessarily pick up on. You should not ask questions that which you already know the answer. So,
It's magic.
I understand that you are. My divinations tell me that you are part of a council of Fae. That you are all connected, the three of you and a fourth one, another small one.
Yep. Phoebe's not here, but yeah, the four of us are part of the Council of Gwendolyn, the big Fae lady that we saved. That's right, the killer's not here. You better watch out, Mr. Wizard Psychos, man. She'll get you, baby, the vicious. So I assume this is like a Dugan timeout ball? This is the Dugan count.
He nods.
Huh.
She lifts her hand off of the gem.
So how do we let him out, when we need to?
There is a word that will release him from the ball. From the stone.
Sugar burgers!
That is not the word.
Oh.
This was very bad guess.
He's a very bad guess.
He's smiling if anyone.
He is a powerful. Your council are powerful agents that align with the needs of the Emperor, the needs of the Imperium. You are free-spirited. This is something I understand. The urge to Do your own thing. Be an individual. The chaotic nature of the Fae.
Dee Dee's going to concentrate on her alignment sight. It's just constant. So she's looking for law and good, law and evil in that order.
Okay. He is not evil.
Yep.
He is lawful.
Okay.
And he is actually good. He radiates. Give me a second. Detect. Detect evil. He is. He radiates overwhelmingly lawful and good.
So Dee Dee's stunned?
No, it's not. He's not twice your character level.
Okay, alright.
He's not 36 hit dice or some shit like that.
Here's the Emperor.
She just goes,
Oh.
There is. Your little one is causing friction. That is causing requests being made up the chain. And then those who hunt those who are special are called in to rectify. You are special. He is special. I am one who helps keep the races flowing within the Imperium. Working together.
And then they really, really don't like their bullets being messed with, apparently.
It's just a fucking joke.
Okay.
Besides, I replaced it with candy. If you had to choose, what would you prefer, bullets or candy?
I think, we've only got 4 or 5 more weeks until we're ready to go again, I guess.
Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah.
So you want us to, make sure he's not doing things bad, right?
Keep him. I will task you 3 with keeping him under control.
Yes.
All right.
Lure him into a false sense of security.
Sure, I'll take care of him. You little bastard.
The blasphemer.
Oh.
He's looking at Kev.
Yeah.
He looks at Kev to see if Kev reacts to the phrase "the blasphemer."
Not really. I don't. Amit doesn't remember.
Extigan, the guy with no mouth, is the blasphemer.
Yeah.
Hey, if you roll a bluff check.
Let's do a bluff check. Yee. How good if this guy picks up on it, then we're in trouble. It's like, ooh, guys.
Okay. General, I assume you're gonna share the word with us, when we're about to go and do things?
Yes.
Which will probably be, I think...
Dee Dee's checking a schedule. It's full of patterns.
45. Do I need to roll a d6?
You probably want to roll a d6.
Mother. 48.
Okay.
Is there a fly in here?
He spends a while looking at Kev. What's your disguise for today?
Kev.
Oh,
but
roll.
I'm Kev.
No, how good are you at Kev today? How good is your Kev today?
Let's see.
10 plus your
Disguise self.
Yeah.
Like your.
So I have disguise.
Yep.
When I do shape change, it's plus 20.
Okay, so disguise plus 20.
74.
74. Okay. The blasphemer senses their gods.
Oh, Dee Dee, I think that was for you.
I don't know any fast speakers. Unless they're evil and they think that, wait, no. Yeah, unless the evil guy's trying to send some weird message to us? I'm not sure.
All right, well, I'll look into that. Or maybe I won't. I'll stop looking into that. I don't know.
Alright, Lieutenant, you take it, or...
You would do well to, while I am not giving you an order to conceal things from a superior officer, Chagga need not know this situation. He is under enough stress as it is, sergeants.
I'm not a sergeant.
She's looking at Kev and Capra.
Okay, I think Capra's lieutenant.
Capra's lieutenant. Lieutenant, sergeant. He's under enough stress as it is.
All right. We, the minor details, we usually, we don't leave them. The captain doesn't have to worry about them. We deal with them. And this is quite a minor detail, isn't it now?
Dee Dee picks up Dugganschmirph's drink, puts it in a nice little wrapper, and tucks it into Capra's shirt.
Here you go, Lieutenant.
That's right. When we're out of sight, you're gonna let me out, right?
Should have given it to me. I have a secret pocket under my armpit.
That'd be gross.
Oh, I thought you had the other pocket. You know, the one for when you're in the prisons?
moves his hair.
Nice to meet you.
Sorry, what was that?
He's a Murkiel. It's very nice to meet you, is what Dee Dee says.
It's always a pleasure to meet brave and unique beings that live under the grace of the Emperor.
Tell him to go fuck himself.
Yeah, I guess. Yep.
It's like, Animal House, like 70s movie. There's like the guy had like a little devil on the side. Oh, you can do this, you can do that. That's what it reminds me of. Sorry.
How's your leg doing, Auburn?
I literally have two characters trapped in shit right now.
Yes. Thank you for your time. Also, if you could do me a favor, do not let the Colonel know of this arrangement.
No. I might be outstepping my rank. Yeah, rank?
Oh, yeah! The, Corporal? What are you? I can't remember your rank.
No. So what I'm gonna do, I think, is I can't go to the abyss because apparently there's something there that corrupts babies.
Okay. Saying I can't go to the abyss because there's something that corrupts babies. Both Murkiel and Auburn are both interested in what you're saying.
So Coven-of-One kind of got off her butt, and she's really insisting that she take my place. And here's what I'll do: while I'm, got 2 buns in the oven, I will spend my days healing all the soldiers, as many as I can every day. I mean, like, all the healing! That way I'm still serving the Emperor while Capra and the others are brave and go fight Minotaurs or something.
Have you brought this up with Chagga?
No, I thought he was going to be here because we got our scolding, right?
Yes, you're scolding.
Yeah.
We have a quirky smile.
Well, I think Dugan's sufficiently scolded.
That's right. Sufficiently scolded and chased and let me the fuck out.
Yeah, he's pretty upset.
You probably... Capra's looking at Murkiel. You probably want to be a long way away from here when we do let him out.
We'll be on our way to go wherever. He'll forget about it.
Where, pray tell, are you going in the abyss?
Those details I don't really know, because I'm a corporal.
Endless maze!
Yeah.
Yeah, we're on there.
We gotta make some gifts and stuff. I don't know, Chagga, wondering something, and then you said get all of our stuff done, and then we'll be doing something. Sorry, I probably should have said all this.
Don't worry, I'm a lieutenant. That means you can say what you want.
Okay, yeah, then I said it.
It's not quite how that works. When Chagga passes the paperwork along, Dee Dee, you will be given a reprieve from field service for the term of your pregnancy. Or at least until we're done with the Abyss place.
Yeah?
Or until you see fit.
Okay, sounds good to me. I don't know, the fungus place is kinda... I don't know, like bullet wounds don't sound so bad.
The bullywugs.
Goblin arrow wounds, and I can handle that.
Yeah, you've got the blessings of the Fae upon you. Capra's doing like the two hands on the belly, sort of weird kind of thing.
Dee Dee's whispering to.
Are you sure you don't want me to regrow your eye? It'll be like 30 seconds.
If I regrow this eye, I lose connection with my existing one.
Ah, you're kind of like, coven strips. Oh, okay. Is it looking like something nice?
No.
Oh.
There's a couple, like a long, slow blink, and a no.
Oh.
I bless your pregnancy in the name of the five-faced god.
Oh, thank you. 1,002 gods. Oh, 5. So 1,001, 1,006.
Math!
For the win.
We're better on the battlefield.
Okay, he casts a basic sort of blessing on Dee Dee to bless the birth of her children. And then he hands Capra is the one in charge, so he will hand a token to Capra. This will help you contact me if needed. Tell Duggan, tell Mr. Schmirph that it was a pleasure speaking with him over this time.
Oh, I'm sure he's going
I
to have
want
a
to
lot
see
to
that
say.
buff, Jack, because I doubt it was.
During the last few days, you've been like proselytized to in kind of this one-way communication of the benefits of civilization and the benefits of law and how goodliness is next to godliness and how
Is he capable of seeing eye rolling and obscene gestures?
he is unfazed by your frivolity, and he tries to incorporate your statements of frivolity and free nature into how truly this is what it is to be at one with the universe and the gods and creation.
Make the church cry now.
You're undefined.
Okay.
And he's vowed to find that guy's other eye.
I'm gonna steal it back.
I'm stealing his eye. I'm gonna rocket. I'm gonna steal his eye.
Just put it in your back pocket. Cut the cloth out.
All right. So Duggan is now in a gem. Chagga does not know yet about why or how or that he is.
Yep.
And we are on the next week of our adventure. Okay, the chat with party. Okay, yeah, that was this week.
Coven.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, Duggan is now trapped in Gem. We've got retraining of feats. I would like Chagga. Basically everybody.
For For the next
roll.
It was pretty down. It's pretty downtime. Yeah.
Yeah, we have a few weeks of downtime. Yeah. I need Grackle. I need Chagga, Lloes, and Amadeus, and Sulfur.
Grackle, Amadeus, Chagga, Lloes, and Sulfur. Okay, they're clustered on Fort Manius map.
Okay, Fort Manius map. Okay, so the group is during their downtime. There's some items being created. I believe there's a feat being retrained. The Fae and Dassod are off somewhere else. They're dealing with Coven-of-One. There've been lots of Chagga. The last few weeks, the Fae have been giggly but less disruptive. Would be the way to describe it.
That's good. It all evens out in the end, Chagga thinks. It's like, no, we got a problem with Dugan.
Like, they're giggly but less disruptive.
Don't make me leave the gym in the abyss, Mark. Dugan's manageable.
Until Dugan sides with the enemy at a crucial point.
Demon Lord, I serve you. Yeah, no, please don't.
All right. The group is currently away. These are the people who are in the barracks at a given point in time. Give me a series of perception checks as well as sense motives from this group.
I'll handle the perceptions for a second. Grimstone, Chronicles, so.
And Groger's blessing is healed on Sulfur over this period of time.
52 for Amadeus' sense motive.
And Lloes got a 62 on his perception.
Okay.
There are various other rolls, but the two highest, I think, are those.
All right. 6 very suspicious-looking guards to Amadeus, and 6 obviously not humans who are pretending to be humans.
Can you center us?
Yep. Basically here, window. I'm just going to go tool.
Have to kill somebody or not?
Center player in current view. Gook.
All right.
Basically, a series of guards, sort of during the rotations, start like stacking up near your barracks entrance. They seem to be behaving weirdly, Amadeus, and to Lloes. Yeah, those aren't humans. It's just it's silly from the face of it because they're not humans.
A bunch of beings need to learn to wear skin suits better. And he draws his sword. Oh no! He's like flying through walls towards them.
So if you give me a second,
Grackle's there. All right, let's remember how to play this guy.
Well, that's the yes.
I'm doing.
Southern Band Initiative. Is that what we're looking at?
1d20.
Yep.
The Chagga's like, huh?
Grackle's nowhere.
Yeah, double check your initiative mods. I don't know if I've updated those in a while. They should be somewhat recent.
Okay, initiative. Southern Band.
You want some initiative rolls, Adam?
Yes, please. And the intruders' initiative rolls are +6.
Dracula.
Whoever these guys are so dead. Like, they're so dead. I don't know how.
No business being near us.
No, it's like Oh shit, we found where the elite guys are standing. I'm gonna erase a few initiatives from the list.
Gonna go kill
And
someone.
then Zogel's not here. Dugan's not here. Capper's not here. Dee Dee's not here. Phoebe's not here. York is not here. Dassod is not here.
Not here. Yeah.
And
There was a dragon killing things.
Amadeus needs to be in here. Yeah. So Amadeus, what's your initiative mark?
Plus 14.
14? Okay, and can you just give me a d20 for Amadeus?
Yeah.
And then your intruders, sorry.
+6.
And I'll have to roll a d20 for that, right? And move to that.
17 on the d20 for Amadeus.
And intruders are 11. Amadeus, 17. Okay, let me sort that. There we go. So Amadeus, Lloes, Crackle, Chagga, Grippa's Ghost, Intruders, Sulfur. No, I don't know if all of us are aware. I think Lloes and Amadeus are aware.
Lloes and Amadeus are aware. Yep.
So did they get a surprise round?
Yes.
Amadeus, you're first.
I guess he will dash forward.
So yeah, there's a door to your barrack. The door has been opened. I'm just going to put the group out there. There's a group out there. They've got some pole arms, and they look like they're about to try to. To your eyes, they're up to do something nefarious in your space. They're obviously there with bad intentions.
Okay. He will. Can I charge him?
Lloes is just laughing.
Can you charge
Charges 2 actions, and then you need to get an attack at the end unless you have a power that allows you to attack. Charge. Although surprise round charge
is one action and then a single attack.
Yeah, so you only get one move and attack.
Alright, so he makes it in one move.
Okay.
And
so
he's got a power that lets him grapple at the end of a charge.
So yeah, yep. Yes.
They're gonna be turned into pretzels.
Okay.
Lloes is laughing.
Oh, how the fuck do you play this character?
Grapple with a power attack on the grapple.
Power grapple.
Yeah, power.
This is my arm now, and it goes here now.
Look at my arms.
51.
Yes.
Okay, Amadeus has constrict now, so he automatically does unarmed damage anytime he succeeds a grapple check.
Okay. You beat him by 11.
Okay.
Just as a heads up. You beat him by more than what you rolled.
Wait, it's just regular unarmed damage. We will do the acid damage because they seem like bad hits. 2d8 plus. Alright.
Are you eating its brain?
No! That's reserved for the worst of the worst.
Okay.
And we're not entirely sure what these are, so 1d6 acid. So 39 damage unless it's got acid resist.
It does not have acid resist.
Okay, so 34 non-lethal and 5 lethal, I guess.
Okay. And
Hard to make acid non-lethal.
yes. The acid actually seems particularly effective.
Okay.
All right. Look at the wrong monster entry for a second there. So it was 39, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. You've grabbed the guy and he is wounded. He is about to scream out. He feels funny.
His stomach's in his chest.
he feels odd. He doesn't feel human.
Okay.
Okay. Lloes.
Okay, Lloes is going to use a charge of his quick runner's vest to move through the floors out into the middle of them.
Okay. Yeah, these are obviously some sort of demon or outsider that is like taking human form.
Okay, and the one beside the one that's being grappled is getting stabbed with the stock. Lloes is laughing like a mad ghost. Like he's just like he finds their attempt. He finds their attempt at surprising this party like funny. He is going to attack.
You're attacking this guy? Oops.
AC 34.
AC 34. Flat-footed. Flat-footed, that hits.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Do they take precision damage?
They do take precision damage.
Okay, and then his ghost touch is conductively channeling through. Do they take aging damage?
They don't age.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Let me just confirm that. Yeah, no, they don't age. They don't grow old and die.
Alright, it's been a while. I just need to see how much sneak attack Lloes does. Oh, that's a lot. Okay, the first attack does 57 damage.
Nice.
Okay, you
Plus 5
bloody
weapon.
you bloody the weapon or bloody the being. It doesn't die from massive damage.
Okay, we'll attack that one again.
Okay, sorry, Mark. Make a will save. Lloes is immune to this.
Okay.
Lloes is immune to mind affecting, correct?
Yep, unless it's like specific.
It's not a special anti-ghost mind effect. It's not, no, Dirge Singer power or something.
Was my item upgraded yet? No.
Roll it however we are. It's okay.
Forget it. It's fine. I'll do it.
The DC's crap anyways.
Okay.
It's probably don't roll one. DC 16.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Yeah, your items are done.
Yep. Yeah. Okay. So
Yeah.
so you don't feel an overwhelming sense of doom by attacking this being.
Okay.
Alright, second attack because I used the quick runners to get the move.
Yep.
AC 36 flat-footed.
I believe that's a potential critical.
Yeah, with the 16.
Yep. Confirm. Oh, wait a sec. Let me see. How much of that comes from the natural armor? Sorry, that does confirm because they're in human form right now.
Okay, cool.
They lose their natural armor.
Yeah, that's great. Amazing crit and 1 bleed.
Oh, great.
So amazing crit is times 3. The precision doesn't get tripled, so this is 24 plus 24 plus 24 plus 6 plus 8 d6 sneak. So the critical damage does 133 damage.
Okay, you basically stick your sword through this being, and as you stab it through, they become very, very skinny. As your rapier is enough to actually lop off a limb, and I'm just going to plop down this is what dies at the end of your weapon.
What the hell? Its head is just really forward.
It's got a really long neck.
Okay.
Long, thin neck, long, thin limbs.
Ah!
Some form of Oni.
Some sort of hag is what Lloes says.
Close enough.
What about you hags? He says as he looks over at the others.
At this point, it's like they're not carrying guns. They should have been. They should have been easy to spot. All right. Their turn. They're going to transform.
No, it's Grackle Chagga. Oh, this is surprising.
Surprise round, yeah. So they transform because they don't like being stabbed to death. So
the one in my clutches has to make. I'm spending an immediate action to use form lock, prevent him from changing.
Okay. What does he have to do to fight this?
He has to make a caster level check, basically, against my. I'll reread it.
You have something called 4 block? This is awesome.
This is goddamn terrible.
Yeah.
All right. Let me know what the DC is.
Okay, Tori can negate a polymorph effect by touch with a wisdom check, adding a bonus equal to his monk level. Okay. This is standard action or an immediate action if something I'm grappling and tries to use it.
All right. So it's trying to turn it like it's trying to turn its teeth and limbs are trying to elongate, and you're just like holding onto the head and squeezing.
Yeah.
Nope. No room for brain pad. Okay. So 26 on the caster level check.
28.
Okay. So it's he's just stuck in human form, getting his head squeezed. Okay, they've transformed. They can't do this as a move action. Lloes, you feel you're a rogue, right?
Los is a ninja.
Okay, do you have uncanny dodge or
He
similar?
has improved uncanny dodge.
Okay, they are fighting from this formation where they would be getting sneak attack.
Okay.
Even though they're not on either side, but your rogue levels are sufficient to negate this.
Careful! They're really stabby!
They will chop the crap out of Chagga, and Sulfur would become shish kebabs.
Don't let them in the other room!
Okay.
Yeah, your door is there's double doors here.
He does this like flash, like almost like his image inverts. He laughs at the one who's being stopped to polymorph, and then goes back to facing the other one, just flickering around like a ghost. This place is haunted.
Watch out, there's ghosts here.
Okay,
Monsters and ghosts.
start of the first round, Amadeus.
Oh
Okay.
goodness!
Amadeus is going to pin
This is not good.
for 3. 61.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
32. For another 41 non-lethal.
Okay.
Is it still up?
It's still awake.
Okay, I'm going to use my free action stunning.
Was the first damage non-lethal, or was the first damage lethal?
First damage non-lethal.
Oh, so it's all. It's all.
It was if 5 of it was lethal because of the acid.
Okay.
I actually got the acid on here too.
80 non-lethal, 5 lethal,
Make that 10 lethal.
10 lethal. All right. It's still he is still up.
Okay. He's going to use his free action stunning fist.
Okay. All right.
You get slammed into the ground. Stuck you.
Yeah.
From experience, yeah, that happens.
Yeah.
Oh,
Now,
lose your
now
wind.
this free action stunning fist, does that take a penalty to the?
Yeah. So the everything stacks in your except for the stuff that's done not in your turn.
Okay.
Right, your AOs and all that stuff are just
Alright.
your max, and then everything else has the penalties. And then we can adjudicate that later when we want to rebuild or retweak.
Right. AC 41.
Yeah.
Is it a free strike or is it a free stunning fist?
You have to hit with a strike to do a stunning fist.
How is that power worded?
Well, it's worded as you can use a swift action to do a stunning fist.
Oh, I see.
But because we're in the 3 action system, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, but stunning fist still gets a save, right? Is the act of slamming him in the thing that?
No.
Takes
Then
off
you
your
have to
stun.
make an attack. I can
see.
still miss these.
Okay.
So we're basically saying it's a free attack as part of the.
Yeah.
So it's a free attack as part of, so that attack should be at the same penalty as your grapple.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah, in
then
terms
there
of
would have been no penalty. Okay.
Yeah,
What's the power called?
Stunning pin.
it's a power he hasn't used because.
Because we never got around to it.
Yeah.
That was my fault that I never brought it up.
That's fine.
All right, so he takes another 10 plus 32 plus 1. No, let's do that. Another 42 non-lethal
He's very much in Sleepy Land.
With another 6 lethal. Yes.
All right, so 42
Stunning
non-lethal.
is relevant.
So he's at 100 non-lethal and 32 lethal. All right, you knock him the F out.
Okay, that was one action. I can reach him with my
Noodly arms.
so I am going to attack. 30 AC 40.
AC 40 against them. They're AC 38. Well transformed and ready to go to murder you in
All
your
right, I'm going to spend
cabin.
I'm going to spend a key point to use a grab action on him.
Okay.
For
So you've punched him and now you're grabbing as a key point.
39, yeah. 56 for the grab.
Yeah, you grabbed him.
Okay, and the damage between the punch and the constricts, they don't have damage reduction?
They don't have damage reduction, although it does look like their wounds heal.
Okay.
Is this one unconscious?
The one underneath is unconscious, and then you have to basically drag him to an adjacent square. So he has to the new one you've grabbed has to be.
Yeah, I drag him close. Okay, so the new one takes 93 non-lethal. We'll make it lethal. These guys are not. We got an idea they're the bad guy.
Okay.
No, so
93 lethal, you said?
Hang on, plus 2d6 from the acid. So total 101 lethal damage.
Okay, so it's unconscious. And doesn't die from massive damage.
Which one was this?
This was the one I punched and grabbed.
Okay.
We'll say I slammed his head into the
So-
wall or something.
These two are both out. This one would be losing his form, so we'll swap him.
Sure.
State capacity. You're building a pile of 7 foot tall, 120-pound, weird looking Oni.
You look like Grackle, but red and taller.
Okay. After. Sorry, Lloes should have gone first. Lloes.
Nope, it's Amadeus first.
Oh, apologies. I was looking at the perceptions. Okay. Lloes.
Close, and then it's Crackle.
Yep.
Oh, are these guys Oni? Or gals, or whatever?
There you go.
Which sort of bits do you have? He's just taunting them. They're still flat-footed. Well, oh no, they went.
They went. Yep.
I'm gonna recheck what mythic. Flows have that mythic sneak attack. No. Yes, he does. He's got a mythic sneak attack. So on the first attack each round, he can do sneak. The sneaks.
Be the elemental strike there.
Yep. I think he wants to see one of them explode. He's seen that the acid does the trick.
Oh, they don't like acid.
Okay. So. Lloes is going to spend a mythic point to do a mage strike. He's going to burn a 7th circle spell to do acid damage.
That'll do.
Go on.
And one of these. Ah! That adds +2 to attack per level of spell that he burned. Plus 25 plus 14. Critical threat.
What's the AC?
AC 57.
Okay, their friends can't even help them with that, so you guys get stabbed.
AC 47 to confirm.
Okay. Yeah, he's getting
Standard crit damage. 44 plus
made strike to the next Tuesday.
4 plus 6 precision plus 8d6 because it's... Are they mythic?
They're not mythic.
Okay. Plus the 14d6.
It's not your mythic breakfast in bed.
Alright, so he stabs it deep, and then there's a pulse of acid energy that goes plowing into the creature. Lloes does 134 damage.
Came on his nose.
Killing him outright through its con. It's dead. You stab your sword into it through its heart region. It begins to melt. It actually leaves a perfectly clean skull behind, including teeth. All the flesh seemed to melt away from the center of this stab.
Okay. Lloes is going to... I don't have any way of locating without casting a spell. On guard! He yells. He floats forward, takes a step as an action, and then he'll attack again. This time against the one to the north.
Okay. Sorry.
I have to declare this beforehand.
My voice cracked. Very
I'm going to use impromptu sneak attack once per day as an arcane trickster. The target of an impromptu sneak attack loses any dexterity bonus to AC, but only against that attack.
Is it a spell? It's a spell, right?
No, it's an extraordinary ability from arcane trickster.
I've always only ever used this for like fireballs and stuff.
You can declare one melee or range attack you're making to be a sneak attack.
That's awesome. Tricky spells is the one I was thinking of.
Yeah.
It's a cool class.
AC 32 while it's flat-footed.
Was it made flat-footed?
Yeah, it has no dex AC.
No dex to AC?
No dex to AC.
Okay, you missed by 2 in this current form.
Yeah, I'm going to search. 2.
Okay. Its neighbor is going to try to block with its pole.
Yep.
And it blocks it basically knocks your blade away as they're working as a team.
Bastard.
They weren't completely insane to try to kill you, just mostly insane.
Okay. Hey, this one buried me. You're not allowed to do that.
Okay.
You're not allowed to do that.
Grackle.
Grackle's going to. What is Grackle's current status? Like in bed? Kind of like. Huh?
You were resting, so whatever your resting state is.
He's probably meditating or cleaning his blade.
Okay. Yep.
To a D2. He's cleaning his blade.
Okay, you have a sword in your hand. It's a little bit oily. You need something to wipe the oil off.
Yeah, I'll use their flesh. He'll activate a haste once per day on his boots. He's got 10, but he's just 1 for 1.
Yep, as free action, your boots of speed are active. You are prone.
So he gets up as an action. How far does it for me to get to?
20 feet out the door.
Okay, 20 feet. Oh, there are enemies nearby. Oh, look at that.
Are you doing anything to avoid AOs?
Yeah, this is not Cog. He's going to... I was like, yeah, I'm letting them take the AOs. No. Let's acrobatics. our way through this.
You're not the Astro Boy. I can put my arm back on.
I cannot put my arm back on. Acrobatics. Okay. $37.
37.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. They will take AOs.
Okay.
Careful, Grackle. They seem to be pretty good with the pole arms.
What can you be flanked?
No.
Okay. All right. Ooh. AC 46, AC 47.
Miss.
The 47 is a natural 20.
Can I parry that?
You can try. You need to
You
get a
have to
20.
roll a 20 though.
Might as well.
Yeah, true.
You're not.
Lloes has slow reactions, meaning that anyone who took a sneak attack can't.
Anybody who took a sneak attack from Lloes is
but he
dead.
got blocked. Never mind. Okay. Sorry.
They're all dead.
Yeah.
All right. It does
And
not block it.
your AC does not include a combat stance or anything like that because you're not in one.
Nope.
Okay.
That's just.
All right. Rolling to confirm. Oh, sorry. That is incorrect. That's AC 45.
Miss.
Okay. Monks for the win. All right. So the damage.
It's not a monk.
Okay. It is.
I said, be careful.
They are tricky.
38 damage.
Okay.
And a will save.
Okay. $38.
Yeah, Chagga, you just heard a bone-cracking smack from the other
Chagga's
the
got
door.
like an apron on and
me
some like
24?
oven mitts.
24. Okay, it's while being hit by the weapon doesn't feel good, your heart races at the ability to dominate these worthy foes in combat. It is good to fight these opponents, and the time you've spent training and meditating is only suppressing this inner rage or this inner urge to fight properly. Like, the time has come, the time is nigh.
All right.
I pictured Chagga was in the middle of like a cooking argument with Sulfur about how well cooked the things need to be.
Sulfur wants it more cooked.
Yeah.
Sulfur is a
Fire
high
warms-
heat.
No, if fire doesn't burn the food, it warms the food.
Okay.
Will you stop that?
He cooks his steak so that it's like raw on the inside but charcoal on the outside. Is how Sulfur likes his steak cooked.
There we go. Okay. Grackle, you're okay for that one. With your eye. Okay. They strike. This is this. There we go. Wait, hold on. 1 sec.
Who's in?
These floors are very slippery.
Chagga's gonna bury Colonel Clark in paperwork because of this.
Does a 37 hit him anyways?
Masterwork weapon goes missing and they freak out. Oh no! Assassins are showing up at my door. He's gonna hold Colonel Clark personally responsible for this.
Does a 37 hit him?
37 does not hit him.
Is it within 6?
If I have to invoke a favor from Barnabas to file the right paperwork.
It does. It is within 6.
Oh, you gotta make a hand.
It is not within 1.
No.
So I have always a chance.
Okay, so you miss.
I miss.
Now you actually missed. So roll again to see if you critical fumble.
This is great. It's fantastic. Fantastico.
Okay, so you
Well,
didn't critical
critted.
miss.
Alright, now my haste attack.
Are you even awake right now, Crackle?
It's quiet.
You miss.
Miss.
Are you including the flank with Lloes?
No.
There's no flank with Lloes.
Okay, all right.
30.
As in, they're not subject to this. They're good enough at what they're doing to
Yeah.
not get flanked back.
Okay, so I got up, I moved, attack. I'm done.
Chagga, in his oven mitts. I don't know if he's wearing his armor or not. He probably is, but he's got an apron on. He's got oven mitts on.
He hasn't taken his armor off since the start of the war. So, but he wanders over with oven mitts, sees what's going, peeks at the door. What's the meaning of this? Those don't look like Imperials. Keep one alive, and he's going to.
They seem to be wearing Imperial clothing, but that is not human.
So, Chagga, I think, has a free action with his gloves of storing. His rod appears. Let me just double check that it is free. Gloves of storing. Chagga's dumped a bunch of money into these gloves. Hands. Storing or retrieving item is a free action. Okay, so his Rod of Lordly Might, the Rod of Godly Harvest appears. He is going to channel negative energy.
Okay, is there anything you're excluding?
The party members and one of the downed things that is being pretzeled by Amadeus.
Okay, there's one that has been absolutely mollywopped.
Yep.
Heavily bruised. It doesn't look like it was a bunch of lethal damage.
Okay. Let's see. So a move to get over there. Free action to talk. Free action to summon his rod. And sorry, it's been a while since I've done this.
It's all good.
Where are his class features? Channels, right?
Chagga?
Yeah.
Chagga is a negative energy channeling fool.
He channels both, actually.
He's got a phylactery of, oh my god, it hurts.
Yep. For some reason, that part of his character sheet has disappeared. Okay.
Chagga turned over a new leaf. Maybe he rebuilt himself. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, plus 2d6 phylactery, or
He is a plus 2d6 phylactery, I believe.
If
so 96.
Oh, it's because he got rid of the scepter and then, he channels at 3 levels higher and then he has a plus 2d6.
Oh my goodness.
And for whatever reason, that part of his character sheet has disappeared. Alright, I'm gonna add that back in.
I am fairly confident I did not do it.
So he's a 13th level, 15th, so 13th level cleric, plus 3 is 15. 15th level cleric
76.
is 76, and then with a plus 2 diadem is 96.
Sorry, a 15th level cleric is 86.
Okay, so he's at 10d6.
The paladins are one less.
Yep. 36 negative energy, and then I have to check 1 power. He does not have Mythic Channel energy yet, so that's fine. And then the DC of this thing is pretty damn high because he's channeling as per a 16th level cleric.
All right. Now, these beings get 2 rolls on their will saves. That's the good news. The bad news, their will saves are shit. So what's the DC?
So it's 10 plus half his level, which would be 8. He has improved channel and powerful channels, so that's plus 3 from feats and traits, plus it's charisma.
Yep.
Plus 9. The DC is 30.
Okay, so the first guy who's conscious gets the better of 11 or 22, and the second one who's conscious gets the better of 24 or 13. They both take it.
Okay, and
And
then
the unconscious ones.
one of the down ones, I think, dies, maybe, or